Welcome to another edition of Tech Ed. I'm your host, Kathleen Lugo. Today we have with us Aaron Johnson, a retail sales manager from AT&T. Welcome and thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Today's show will focus on the digital image you leave online. How has the digital image or digital age impacted the new generations?
Great question. The digital age has given new generations access to vast amounts of information. It has allowed them to connect with their friends and family in ways older generations could not. But it has presented some new challenges. The constant connection to smartphones and tablets leaves teenagers vulnerable to negative digital phenomena known as cyberbullying or oversharing. It is important that our generations understand that the impact online activities has on their life. If you want additional tips on maintaining a positive digital presence, check out our website, www.digitalu.att.com, where you can find a wide range of things from everything from maintaining your privacy to how to protect you against cyberbullying.
It's wonderful that your company cares so much.
Absolutely.
Social media has become the center of globalization. Programs like Snapchat, Instagram, and Kik can help you communicate with people around the world and to virtually experience a new culture. Adults say that social media is corrupting these new generations. Do you agree?
Well, I think social media has the ability to bring people together from all corners of the globe and help them forge meaningful relationships and connections. I also believe that social media, you must use it responsibly. Because, say for instance, Snapchat, it's only visible for 5 seconds, but it is still recorded on a server. And you have to remember that when those things are stored on the server, it never truly disappears. Many young people today have grown up with these technologies and are very comfortable using them, but they still don't fully grasp the nature of the inappropriate post and how it can have an effect on their lives and what it can do for their online reputation. When you use social media responsibly, the benefits of social media can far outweigh the pitfalls.
Okay. We have to take a quick break. Stay tuned.
Can I go to the sleepover?
Lucy, I want you to promise me something. If there's any drinking, I want you to say, "No thanks, not my thing."
Mom.
I promise you, your real friends won't care. Deal?
I promise, Mom.
They really do hear you.
Did you pack your toothbrush?
For tips on how to start the talk, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov. A public service message from the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration.
Oh, hey, bud.
Oh.
Where are you headed?
Just gonna hang out.
It's a school night. With Gary and Todd?
Yeah?
Not sure about those two. I've been meaning to ask you. This is tougher than I thought. Is there any drinking going on in this crowd?
No?
I hope not, because alcohol can lead you to say things and do things that you really wish you hadn't. Isn't this what you're supposed to say?
I know.
So if any of your buddies ever pressure you to take a drink, just tell them you promised your dad you wouldn't. I'd do anything to keep you safe.
Okay, I will.
I hope this is working.
I promise. Love you too, Dad.
They really do hear you.
Ryan.
Yeah?
So start the conversation even before they're teenagers.
Good idea.
For tips on what to say, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov. A message from the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration.
Welcome back to Tech Ed. Today we're talking about what you post online. How can it affect your reputation? What we post online stays around forever. There's no denying it. But what is your perspective on possible employers or colleges reading and analyzing and making decisions about us and our future by what you put online for everyone to see?
Great question. In the digital age, your first impression is no longer a face-to-face handshake. It could result in an employer or a college counselor typing your name in Google and searching you. According to a study in 2013 by Kaplan Test Prep, 29% of college admission officers admit to using Google to check on you and see about the applicant, and 31% of them admitted to checking social media as well. In the eyes of authority figures, what you choose to put online is a direct reflection of your character. So, even if you meant something to be a joke, in their eyes, it may not be a joke or ironic. It could be very harmful to you.
AT&T is a company heavily involved with technology. How has social media affected its online reputation?
Great question. Social media has given AT&T a way for us to interact with our customers and build relationships with them. Prior to social media, our interactions mainly came with face-to-face interaction in the stores. But thanks to social media, we can now interact with our customers 24/7, no matter where in the world they are. So with social media, it allows us to get to know our customers better, know what they like, what they enjoy doing on a daily basis, and what they're looking for from us as an integrated carrier. With that ability to see what a customer posts on Twitter, Facebook, and Snapchat and different things, it allows us to see what they're doing, and it makes us more responsive and being a customer-centric company for our customers.
The recent phones that have been getting teenagers all stirred up are obviously the new iPhone 6, 6S, and the Galaxy S7. Can you tell us a little more about the difference between the two and the new features that they have that makes them so different?
Absolutely. I have with me today both of the devices, the iPhone 6S, and I have the Samsung S7 here as well. Pretty much with these devices, they're extremely popular with teenagers right now. The iPhone is very popular as well as the Samsung. The main differences, pretty much what you're going to have is going to be operating systems. With your operating system with the Apple is going to be iOS 9.2, and it's very streamlined. It's very easy to use as a user. With the Samsung device, Samsung runs Android Marshmallow, so that's pretty much where we get down to your operating systems. Some more differences what you'll have with the Samsung, it comes in a 32 gig with the storage space for it. It has here where you can put in an additional 200 gig mini SD card to give you expandable storage there. So you can expand your storage. The difference there from the iPhone comes in 3 different gigs. It comes in 16 gigs, 64 gigs, and 128 gigs. But it doesn't have expandable storage there for you. What you have with the two different devices, some more features. One, you're going to have here on the Samsung, this one is water resistant. It is IP68 certified. So what that does for you is it allows you to, say for instance, it falls in water. If you're a little more clumsy or something, or accident prone there, if it falls in water, it can stay in water up to 5 feet for 30 minutes. So that is a great feature there for the device. And also with the iPhone, like I said, you do have different features. One that's well known here, it's going to be Siri. It's going to be like, I guess you say your in-pocket secretary. It reminds you of different things. But with saying that, both are great devices, and I would highly recommend either one. And like I said, if you have any more questions, just come see us at the local AT&T. We definitely can let you see one, play with one, test drive it, and see which best fits your needs.
Okay. Are there any new devices that teenagers will be getting excited for soon?
Absolutely. We have one, and I brought it here with me today. It's the LG G5. It's pretty much one of our newest flagship devices with LG, and it has a bunch of exciting features. As you see here, the device, very sleek modular design. And one thing that I like about this one, it comes with a removable battery. So here on the end, you can press the button, And as you'll see with any other phone, this is a little bit different because this one slides out. This one comes also with some add-on accessories. You can add little pieces in here as well to turn this into a camera or a different grip for doing all kinds of things, whatever fits your lifestyle. So,
It's very convenient.
absolutely.
Thank you again, Aaron Johnson, for being with us here today. I'm your host, Catherine Lugo. See you next time on Tech Ed.